Well, hello there, good patrons, and welcome to our probably our last Bloodborne video right here on Rage Select. I am Jim.
I'm John.
And we've got one more boss left to go, and my friend Richard over here was kind enough to come on in and co-op him with me, and I'm also going to bring old Valtier since he's a real super son of a bitch. So it looks like my friend Rich is he's the one who actually got me into the Souls games in the first place. So I'm happy to have him here. I'm happy that we can, I think he might be text messaging me right now. Happy that he can help me out with this brutal fight that I've actually never won before, John. So we'll have to see whether we can do it now. Lawrence is a real pain in the ass, as you saw last time, and we didn't even get to his second, the second part of his bullshit. Oh, balls. So, yeah, as we know, Lawrence being the first vicar, the first cleric beast, it's funny, it's not entirely clear why he's on fire. There's actually a really interesting...
Because when he spits his rhymes, he spits hot fire.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's actually a really interesting kind of theory on that on Bonfire Side Chat where they were talking about how, like, it could just be like his, oh, shit, no, come on.
That was smart.
Yeah, that was dumb of me. It's his...
Get out of the way.
His fire, his passion for, the church and for...
His burning desire.
That's right. That's the reason that he's actually on fire. He's a real son of a bitch. I got to tell you. We're not doing too bad right now, but I got to say that I don't know if this is going to end up... Oh, shit. So about halfway through his dumbness, you sack of garbage baloney. Garbaloney, like I'd say. I've never actually said that before. He's going to split in two, actually.
Split in twain.
Yeah, and start dragging his lava guts around behind him.
Did your friend just die?
Yup. Yes, he did. Which means that the other thing, of course, John, is that every time for every additional person that you bring into a boss fight, the boss gets a little bit harder. So, no, don't pick up Valtier. He's my last Confederate.
He's your last Confederate?
Well, he's my only Confederate at this point. I mean, I don't have any other co-op buddies.
This is true.
So, well, that was...
At the very least, we might get to see his
second... Yeah. I fought his second half, I think, once. I think we're getting real close.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's about to happen.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? Lawrence, he did a belly flop. He did a fucking, slip and slide move. So we know that... There he goes.
There he goes.
Oh, shit.
Watch out for the lava.
He is going to just trail around lava, and he's really difficult in this state because there's only one really safe place that you can attack him from.
It's at the front?
And it's the side, because he's very aggressive in his attacks from the front, and he's got lava coming out of his gaping hole. So the only real good place to get him is from the side. And I'm not even really... Oh, well, I'm hitting him a little bit. Shit. I'm so glad that I decided to switch over. I'm actually wearing the orange charred set.
Oh, yeah.
From Old Yarnum. Oh, shit. No, gotta get away. Because it has more fire resistance than a lot of my other shit. Shit. It's also, again, we're back to that whole, I didn't play Bloodborne at all last week. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck back up. Back that ass up.
Come on, Valtier. Get him in your... You get him at least... See, this is one of those places where the AI partners are...
Fuck you over?
Well, they're really terrible at this because it's kind of a complex situation that we've got going on here. It's not exactly just run up and hit him with your, whatever your weapon of choice is. Oh, shit, I'm right in front of his face, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, fuck! Oh, no! No!
We were pretty close that time.
Man, I was. Boy, howdy. If Richard had been able to stick around, I think we probably could have gotten him. So let's try that again. if he can't come in, I feel like if we can just do Valtier, then we might be able to keep him busy with a little bit less health.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing that I really don't like about this particular fight is that if you want to summon Confederates, you do have to beat the big giant beast outside because, you can dodge past him and just go up the stairs. But as we saw before, he will fucking follow you.
Yeah.
All right. So this might end up being another one where we have to cut halfway through. Although I have to say there is actually a part of me that's slightly relieved because there's a very good possibility that if we had just managed to wreck
That'd have been the end of the video.
Yeah, then we would have had a 5-minute video. Let's see here. All right. Some of these blood gems, blood vials. Let the hunters take a little chunk out of Mr. Grumpy up here. And we'll be good to go. So yeah, I feel like it's been a long road, John, but we are finally kind of at the end of our Bloodborne excursion.
All right.
After seeing all of the old hunters, do you have any thoughts about it? I think that this. You've seen the sub-story here. You've seen the story of the main game. I really feel like this story adds just a shitload to the experience of Bloodborne.
Yeah. No, it does. And I also think it's interesting because I feel like they could easily, and this is not to say it feels like there's stuff that's missing from the game, but they could easily do more with this.
Oh, with the Old Hunters expansion?
Well, not just the Old Hunters expansion, but the lore as a whole.
Yeah.
They could easily do more Bloodborne. They could easily do a Bloodborne 2 or more expansions if they wanted.
Yeah. It actually kind of makes me wish that that there was more. That there was because Dark Souls 2 had 3 expansions, right?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1 only had 1 expansion, Notoriously the Abyss, and it was kind of like this, where it was a big expansion. With a lot of new stuff in it, but in Dark Souls 2, we never actually went back and did it. But all 3 of those areas, Crown of the Sunken King, Crown of the Ivory King, Crown of the Iron King, were large expansions that actually really, again, impacted the main story. Now, I think that Artorias of the Abyss actually was probably. Artorias of the Abyss was such a good one. Now, there is one thing, though, that I feel I must point out, though, John.
Okay.
Both Artorias of the Abyss and the Old Hunters both take place as, like, prequels to the main story.
Yes.
So I have to wonder, because I'm pretty sure there's already, like, a deluxe edition of Dark Souls 3 that has a season pass built into it, if the DLC for Dark Souls 3 is also a prequel, that would seem to indicate that Miyazaki really only has one idea for what DLC should be.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened before? Let's give you a little bit more flavor text. But no, actually, it's funny. I wish that this DLC also might have touched a little bit more of the main Bloodborne world.
Okay.
Because as good as it is, I feel like there was still room for enhancement. Like I love the idea that here you pick up the armor and you pick up like the hunter armor you pick up in different pieces.
Yeah.
And each piece gives you a little different description. Whereas in the main game, it was all just like, you pick up one piece. You pick up the entire. Oh, shit. Did I get him? I think I might have fucked that one up. Hey, there we go. All right. Let's get old Valtier here and give him some claps. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap.
You gave him the clap.
I did.
And he sat down.
And he sat down with the clap. All right, let's do this. Valtier! I do find it really interesting, kind of the component of the sinister woman rings the bell every time you actually get a successful summon.
Yeah.
Because it means that people who want to do PvP have like kind of an interesting a place almost that they know that they can post up like near any boss. They can kind of wait there. And I don't like that in a way that because it kind of fucks you, but Oh, man, we were so close last time. John, we were so close
we
last
were,
time.
but that's okay. It's okay. It's a learning experience. You learn what to do and what not
You learn,
to do.
you grow. I love my saw blade. Actually, it's funny, now that I've gone back and done the Rakuyo as a primary weapon,
Yeah.
I like that more. It's just got, like, the saw blade definitely, they nerfed it a little bit because it was way too powerful in the very beginning. And the Rakuyo has like so many different moves that you can do. I can't wait to actually use my, because I built a co-op character based on Lady Maria that I really want to try helping people out with.
Nice.
No grabbies. No, did you grab Voltaire? Did you grab Voltaire? There we go. Oh, dude, we are making hella progress. Oh.
It's okay. Spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
get
kill
overzealous.
Valtier. Valtier is my boy. He's my boy. You don't get to kill Valtier. Only I get to. No one kills him but me.
Watch out wherever that is.
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. So we probably almost got him down to half, right? Oh, shit. Woo. Little swirly gig there. Swirly gig saw.
Yeah. Oh, you getting him.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to do it. Getting ready to do a slip and slide.
Nah, give him a little bit more time. You can probably hit him a few more times. Nope, there he goes.
Yeah, I don't want him to fall down on me. Actually, you know, it's funny. I saw a friend of mine fighting this boss, and he was doing it in New Game Plus.
Oh, jeez.
And it was just like, it was monstrous. Because, you know, when this came out, a lot of people's... Oh, shit.
Oh,
No,
shit.
no. Damn it, that was on me. All right. Farfuk Nugan. Smack me in the face.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to try one more time, and then we're probably just going to have to cut to the very end of the fight. But yeah, it was funny. My friend actually posted a video on Facebook of him fighting Lawrence, and it was painful how he had to like just go in, get one hit whenever the lava time was right, and then move back, and then move in and get one hit, and then move back. It was very slow, and one of those things that I feel like Dark Souls and Bloodborne still do that is actually bad, because like, you know, like when you think about shit, man. When you think about like that Lady Maria fight that we had,
Yeah.
and how it was just like, oh, it was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and I just managed to eke it out. Like that's what I feel you really want out of a fight in these games, is one that really just comes right down to the wire, and could honestly go either way, right up until the very end. And when you just managed to squeeze out a fast victory, you know, over the forces of darkness. So. That's where I feel the game really, really shines. And this boss is so much more... Like, even when we were playing Ludwig, right? The way that he had, like, patterns, and we were able to kind of just, you know, we were able to get some...
God damn. Just takes him down with one swing.
Yeah. Sometimes they get a little bit more of him. Saw 2. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by that. I don't care. Ooh. What, dude? You're the one who's up in here. I didn't. It's not like I came to your house. Well, I guess maybe I did.
Yeah, he lives there, dude.
He lives outside the front door.
Sure.
He lives up here. Are him and the Lawrence?
He was inside the door, man.
Him and Lawrence are roommates.
Yeah.
It's like a buddy comedy.
Yeah, him and Lawrence are roommates. Someone
Like-
was knocking on his door, and he's like, I thought I said no soliciting.
He's like, sometimes two monsters live together. They got one is clean and one is dirty. Which one of those guys? Which one do you think is the clean and orderly one? Is it Lawrence?
Probably Ludwig. Yeah, Lawrence. Lawrence, you know. But he's also the lazy one. He's always just lounging around on his chair or couch or whatever it is up there on fire.
Oh, yeah, it's true. All right, we can do this. We got this. Confederation of Lawrence's. I'm just so glad that my friend doesn't have to, use up all of his, use up his humanity. I actually saved a shitload of humanity just for this very occasion. Like, I wasn't going to use any of that humanity in the Chalice dungeons or anything.
Insight or
bullshit like
whatever
that.
it's called?
Insight, yeah, sorry.
Not humanity.
Like
Wrong
humanity.
game, Jeff.
Look, man, I spent my souls on humanity.
It's blood.
It's not blood. I spent my salt on
Sanctuary.
Actually, it's interesting because Salt and Sanctuary doesn't have any like online co-op.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel free to just grotesquely overlevel yourself.
Is there some kind of co-op in that game, though?
There is. It's local.
Yeah.
Another person can basically plug in another controller, or this is PlayStation era, so they don't plug it in, but and use one of the other characters that you have created to. Oh shit! He didn't do much of that jumping last time.
No, he didn't.
Get off of my friend! All right. Oh shit!
Watch out!
Watching out, John. Oh, I didn't watch hard enough. Still, I feel like we're doing way better with this guy than we were with the Orphan of Kos.
Yeah.
Like, he was just being a real jerk face.
Well, he was kind of fucking you up.
All right. So what are we going to do next, John?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, like, I feel
we
like...
got some good suggestions.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do. Richard's over there using the Moonlight Greatsword magic to get a little ranged action. Right in the balls. Oh, shit. No shit. You need to.
I know.
I'm trying to get away from him.
You need to.
No. Nutsack. All right. Well, I said that if that happened, we were going to just go ahead and cut. So we'll be right back with the conclusion. I know that there's some people out there who just want to see us try that a whole bunch of times, but I'm not that person, John. So, stay tuned. Just a moment. Woo! Damn. Thank you, ma'am. Wow. That was harrowing. You guys missed like a full, it was like 30 minutes worth of me fighting him. Thank you very much to Confederate Came. You are the best. Clap, 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 clap. Great approval.
He rolled on out.
Yep. My friend Richard had to go, and I actually had to resort to using the Black Sky Eye, which you remember we got from the over in the patient workshop. So we got the final thing, or next to the final thing. We got one more little quick thing we're going to do after this, but we're just about fully done with this. Let's see. So the last thing that we got was a rune, right?
Yeah.
And it's the Beast rune, which gives us a little bit of insight into Lawrence. So the Beast rune, which this is another thing they're talking about, stuff they added. I'm so glad they added like 3 or 4 new runes in here, right?
Yeah.
So after repeated experiments in controlling the Scourge of Beast, the gentle Embrace rune, Beast Embrace rune was discovered. When its implementation failed, the Embrace became a forbidden rune, but this knowledge became a foundation of the Healing Church. Those who swear this oath take on a ghastly form and enjoy accentuated transformation effects, especially when wielding a beast weapon.
So the people who have transformed into beasts did so willingly?
Well, it looks like some of the early experiments by the church were actually using the rune to try to embrace their beasthood.
Silas is looking very beastly there.
Yeah, look at him. He's all kinds of...
He's even got the hair on the one arm. And
yeah. And in fact...
got some glowing things on his legs.
This is the rune where if you're using the old Beast Claw, right? So the Beast Claw, normally when we're not using the Beast rune, when we transform, it gives us the 2 beast arms. When we transform here, it not only gives us the beast arms, but it also gives us some new moveset stuff. Like we can actually scream, and I'm pretty sure there's one that'll let you jump, I believe. That was in the trailer for the old hunters. You could actually see that happen. So, is it? Is that it? No, that's just transforming. Trying to see. So yeah, and the beast claws are actually a pretty interesting weapon. Like I've used them quite a bit. Because they're real fast. They're real goddamn fast. So let's go ahead and we're going to put on all the Harrowed stuff again. We're going to go do one more thing. You remember when we went to go talk to... what am I looking for here? Charred Old Hunter Decorative Harrowed set. You remember when we went to go talk to Valtier before?
Yeah.
We needed to leave and then come back before we could really talk to him. So we're going to go back to him and we're going to say, howdy do. So I'm not mistaken, this
He's gonna be
is...
freaked out because we're all beastly now.
He's like, holy shit, you're filled with vermin. Ah! And he's going to try to kill us.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Woods. I mean, I do like this. You remember when Bloodborne was first coming out, there was a question about whether or not you could actually transform fully into a beast.
Yeah.
People were unsure whether or not that was what the beast stat meant, right? So let's go talk to him. Oh, actually, damn it. And we got to go talk to the doll real fast. She's got one more thing to say to us. So I think that's with... Yeah, I think there's one more. Anyway, one other thing that we didn't actually do right here is it turns out that if you have to... Somebody in the comments mentioned this. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was. If you smash a vermin right here, you actually get an invasion. Or you're supposed to.
Appears that you didn't.
Well, crazy. Maybe I'll go in here and then see if I can do it again. Oh, that's just crows. So let's talk to Valtier here for a minute.
Very good. You've crushed some vermin. I'm the master of the League. I can see it in your eyes. I'm pleased. This makes you a true fellow of the League, a confederate. Now, take this stuff, a symbol of our oath.
Ah, you got a League staff and a League oath.
Mm-hmm.
As a true confederate, go forth with renewed vigor. In short time, you will see how the mission takes hold of one's spirits.
Now, if we crush enough, he gives us the helmet. I thought we had already... Damn it, Crow. What are you doing? Just, fucking stop, man. We'll try one more. I've got one more vermin to crush, so we can see... We can crush it. See if we can't get that invasion here real fast. Of the Madaris twins. We might have to skip that if we can't get them to pop this particular time.
Doesn't look like we're going to get them.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's... I don't know if that's exactly similar to the Beast Roar rune.
Yeah.
But if it is, it's interesting because the Beast Roar rune is actually able to... deflect projectiles.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's kind of interesting.
Nice.
So we got ourselves a brand new emote, which is what the League Oath is. You can go.
It's the thing he does at the very beginning when you summon him.
Yep.
And we got the staff.
And let's take a quick look at the staff. I'm not entirely sure about that one. Oh yeah, it's a directory listing. It's a leaderboard essentially.
Oh, okay.
But let's just see what it says. The League staff is a sign of a Confederate. A directory within the hilt lists the names of fellow Confederates. Members of the League brandish the staff to indicate themselves to fellow members of the League. There should be no sympathy for those engaged in the bloody mission of the League. No matter that, an oath must be taken to uphold the illusion. So there is an indication there that Valtier, I think we've talked about this before, is just a crazy person.
Yeah.
That like... Because even when we talked to him about crushing the vermin, and he's like, "Oh, you've crushed some vermin. I can see it in your eye." Like I don't think has any actual way to tell. He's just like kind of making like a weird guesstimation.
Yeah.
So then let's see what the doll has to say here.
Hunter, I can hear German sleeping. On any other night, he'd be restless. But on this night, he sounds so very calm. Perhaps something has eased his suffering.
I don't know if we did this last time.
No.
I'm pretty sure that actually happens after you beat Kos.
Okay.
So it's like one of the things that we never really pointed out here. I'm going to go back one more time to see if that summon will pop. One of the things that we never pointed out here is that every so often when you come back from hunting, German will be out like behind the workshop sleeping. And he like talks in his sleep, like actually kind of cries in his sleep, and he's like, "Lawrence Wilhelm, anybody please help me!" Like he's very distressed, and so it's almost like by putting to bed the curse of the old hunters that you have given him peace,
given him some peace in his
a little bit of peace, which kind of goes back to the whole question of like of Simon of how long must the hunter suffer for the sin that they performed in the fishing village. So I think let's see if we might have gotten enough to get him to give us the helmet real fast. Let's see.
Confederate, your eyes say all. You've crushed vermin time and time again. You've seen the filth that varnishes the world of man.
Filth varnish.
You are unbroken. You've the eyes of a hunter. You have blessed the League with your presence. This was my last, most pressing task.
Okay.
My Confederate, promise me you'll crush all vermin to rid us of our impurities.
I think he's talking to this like horribly fucked up monster.
Yeah.
Blood-stained hunters of the League. My Confederate, for
Oh.
the sake of our fellow.
Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty much it. We've been through Bloodborne. We've been through the old hunters. We never got this guy to pop. It's all right. He's just kind of an interesting NPC. That's it.
Yeah.
We could put a bow on Bloodborne.
About
So,
time.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. John, thank you for putting up, I think, the old hunters.
Hey, I actually like Bloodborne.
I kept
so-
saying to John, like, oh, the old hunters, it'll be 2 episodes. It'll be 3 episodes. It'll be 8 episodes. It'll be 15 episodes. So let's get Silas back out here so we can say goodbye to everybody. Oh, no, that's Broccoli Head. I was going to say, yeah, let's switch that out for Broccoli Head. Yeah. So once again, we've been taking some suggestions, but you can go down in the notes and you can tell us what you think. This is one last little quick thing before we leave, John. I never knew this, but it turns out that if you do stuff in front of the doll, she will do stuff back. So good hunting to you all. The saga of Silas is at an end. If there's ever a Bloodborne 2, maybe he'll be back. Thanks for watching and good night.